All right, so we've done our general, we've checked that the motors work, we've ensured that the red light is on. The next thing is testing the start stop buttons, the e-stop and the relays. Okay, so that's that part there. If you go over to the diagram, rather than over here, we are now solely looking at this area. So we got our e-stop, we have our stop buttons, we have our start buttons, and then we have our relays. Okay, so check the e-stop for continuity. So basically, I have the panel taken off with the 6 screws. You're gonna put the multimeter on top of there, check that for continuity. I'll even do it here now. All right. While that's not pressed, you should have continuity. Okay, you hear that? Now when I press the button, it stops. Okay. When I take it out, it should work again. Yeah, just like that. So that's fine. Then the next one is check all the stop and start buttons for continuity. So e-stop is done. So here's the start buttons and the stop button. One thing to note, that start button is followed by a stop button. So if one of these is broken, both of them might as well be broken, just so you know. Okay, so I'm just going to do this again. So the stop buttons are normally closed, so when not pressed you should have continuity. So I'll press it here now. Okay, there it is. Press the button, stops, take it out, starts again. And then on the start button, normally open, so in order to close the circuit you have to press the button. So making contact there now, there's nothing. I'm going to press the button, there it is. Okay, so they're right, and the same then for the other two over here then. Okay, so the last thing then is check that the relays light up green when the start button is pressed. And also, if you find that one of the relays starts up and the other one doesn't, as a very quick test of the relays working, take them out and swap them around to test the other one being faulty. Okay, and if we just go to the diagram, that is these two here. So if you look in here, these little blocks, little Schneider blocks, they're relays. Green buttons operate them, and then they send the signal to this contactor or this VFD to start the main blades. It basically keeps your finger on 24 volts only, and then obviously the blades are ran off 220 or 380 depending on what the saw is. So when you press the green button, there's the light here on either of them, depending on which blade it's for, should light up and stay on. Okay, and then when you press the red button, it should turn off. And that's the same, one's for the scoring, one's for the main. If one turns on, right, assuming you've tested everything before this and everything is okay, take out them, they just pull out, they just push in, swap them around and try it. And if one of the relays is dodgy when you swap them, then the other blade should turn on. And then obviously that means you just need to get a new relay. Okay, and that's pretty much it. You have this document, you have the diagrams. These diagrams are for a single phase saw, but it is pretty much the same for a 3-phase saw, just same principle. Yeah, and the videos will be in the same file as well. Okay.